preparing to live stream. We'll get started in a few seconds. It just takes me a while. Well, it takes a few seconds to set up each time. Awesome, we are live. So welcome everyone to our demo day. Thank you all for being part of our first ever game jam. We definitely learned a lot and we really enjoyed seeing all your projects, and I was part of the judging team, so it was really great being able to play through your games and reading all the tutorials and seeing all the ideas, really creative ideas you guys came up with community, with the theme of community and all the bunnies. We love all of that. With that said, we'll be going over kind of a brief rundown of how this would go. We'll start with like an intro to Design Buddies, and then prizes, and then we'll go through the demos and prizes will be revealed, and we'll be revealing the winners. And so in case you guys are new to Design Buddies, I'm Grace. I founded Design Buddies back in April. Since then, we've kind of exploded into 13,000 members, which is pretty awesome. We have a lot of free resources, events, mentorships, and more. If you guys haven't joined us yet, you feel free to join us at discord.gg/designbuddies. We're also partnered with Discord, which is super cool. And yeah, so we start with demos, and we'll be going in the same exact order if you guys submitted on the Google Sheet. Prizes will be announced. We'll have prizes for everyone, and also prizes for Judges' Choice, Committee, and also honorary mentions, because we realize that there's so many great games. It's so hard to like pick just a few. So that's why we offered even more. And the winners will be announced. And then there'll also be a short feedback form at the end that we shared in the chat as well. So help us improve our design, help us improve our future game jams. So with that said, we'll go through demos, and DM me on Zoom so I can unmute you, so you can present your demo. So we'll be going in this order. This is the same exact order as it in the Google Sheet. So make sure to message me on Zoom and I will make you unmuted and you can share your screen. Oh, you don't hear anything? Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so Mark from Warna will be going first. I will make you co-host so you'll be able to share your screen. Okay. Let me just okay, so Mark will be, all right, so Mark, the floor is yours. And each presentation should be 1 to 3 minutes long.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, hello, my name is Mark, and I apparently can admit people from the waiting room. Neat. So, I developed the game Werna on my own, partially because I've been trying to teach myself as much about game development as I can over the last several months, and I wanted to just push myself to see what I could get done in a week. And so, Werna is a 3D kind of puzzle platformer where the player can change color to move through different colored elements in the game. And you can use this power to help solve puzzles and pick up wayward buddies here. And there are 3 of them kind of scattered throughout the game. And once you get all 3 and drop them off at the plaza, you unlock kind of the finale level. And the way I had wanted to set up the game was kind of the same way the Witness had, so that each of the 3 zones essentially served as a mini tutorial, setting you up for what would be, I guess, the ultimate challenge through the finale. And yeah, that's the game. There's not a whole lot to it, but what the heck.
Awesome, nice, thank you.
What is the main thing that you learned after this game jam?
I think it was mostly just kind of my limits, some areas that I'm kind of weak in. 3D modeling and the artistic side of things is definitely one of them. But I got some more confidence in my ability to actually program things and make them happen in Unreal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Unreal's great. That was where I built my first game too. Cool. Thank you for sharing. Next one is
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Next one is Ruping.
Hey guys, this is
Hello.
here. I'm gonna share my screen first. Let's see. I guess it's this one. Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm Ruping. My team and I made the quarantine delivery game. In this game, you're like a delivery boy or girl, and what you do is to deliver packages and complete tasks within a certain amount of time while keeping the social distancing from everybody else on the street. Now let's have a look. So this is how to play. And once you get out of the van, you can see there's a phone at the corner of the screen. The map and task will help you find destinations and prioritize tasks. For example, if you want to finish the second task, then you need to find a hotel. Then you can go to the maps and see, boom, there's a hotel. And you walk there and you complete the task. And you kind of need to hold and yeah, you finished it. So notice that if you move too close to somebody else, your bubble will turn red. It means that you're not keeping social distancing and your infection bar will grow higher, which is on the right side. If your infection bar grows to the very top, then your character got COVID and you lost the game. Yeah, so after finishing task, you earn coins and you can use them to buy power-ups, which is here. And these will help you to increase moving speed and add more health to your character. So now I will be showing you guys a video that is made by our programmer, Color Please. Unfortunately, he's not here today, and he will be talking about some highlights during our game design.
It's Color Please, and I'll for quarantine delivery. We used Unity to make most of the game, and a really important feature that we wanted the player to use was the map. In early builds of the game, you could get by without buying any power-ups or using the map, because you would have arrows to guide you around. The way we overcame this is by getting rid of the arrows and making sure that the player knows that there's a map in the phone. This way they could explore the phone apps and use the map. But if they don't want to use the phone, they can explore the scenery. But this arrow feature lives on when the battery goes below 20%, so the player doesn't get lost. Another problem we had to tackle was making sure that each level had a get.
Oh, is it frozen? All right, well, we'll give it a few seconds. Okay, I guess internet problems, technical difficulties. So give it a few more seconds. But I really love the quarantine theme. It's very relevant in this day and age and how we get infected and you lose. I thought that was great and love the Pokemon style pixel art. It's really creative. Okay, I guess she disconnected. But yeah, really enjoyed it. But so we'll give Kelly next since she was the last one to next person to sign up. We also loved your game too, Ping's Last Stand.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was in a team with 4 other people, and I'm here to represent everyone in my team. So I'm gonna share my screen. All right. Yeah. So our game is you play as the big penguin, as the bigger penguin, and the goal of the game is to rescue as many little penguins as you can and take them back to the igloo before the ice melts and the timer's up. So it's pretty simple. You download the game. Unfortunately, it's only PC only, and you just use the keyboard as you play. So these are just some screenshots of our game, and I'm gonna head over to the game. So unfortunately, I can't turn off the music. Wait, can you still see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Can you see the game though?
We can't.
You can't? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, what about now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go into the game. And yeah, you just use the keyboard, and the goal is to, again, collect as many of these baby penguins as possible and bring them back to the igloo. And yeah, it's pretty simple. And we were trying to tackle like climate changes in the world, and that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, this one, oh, I was gonna play the video, but that's okay. That's all I have.
Cool, thanks for sharing. Reminds me of
Yeah.
like Club Penguin and love like also the climate change theme. We also loved your trailer too that
Oh
you had
yeah,
on
yeah,
HIO and the storyline.
yeah. Thank you, thank you. Right.
Cool. Does anybody else, that's the last live one. Does anybody else want to present live? I know I got some DMs, so I just want to make sure before we move on to the recording, because we realized there's a lot of people in Europe and it's like the middle of the night. So they had some people submit recordings instead. Cool. If anybody wants to do recording, DM me in every time, but we'll move on to the videos. Oh, cool. Okay, so Damon would go next, actually. He DM'd me. Let me make you co-host, Damon, so you can share your screen.
All right. I'm not sure if this works, but oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. So we also just have a video, but I would like to just give some context, I guess, before showing the video. So I did the UI for the game, but I also collaborated with 2 other people who coded and drew the game. Hayden and Julian, you're probably watching this right now. But yeah, so the game is pretty much you make your own farm and you plant seeds and grow plants, and it's a 4-week in-game long game where you kind of plant seeds and make a community out of the plants. So the plants talk, and at the end of you get to choose which plants to plant, and you get to choose where to plant them, and depending on your choices shows kind of how your community will do during the game. And at the end of the game, you will get an evaluation and see if your plants are happy and if your community is happy. So yeah, now I guess I will share my screen.
Yeah, we love the plants.
Can you see this?
Yeah. Oh, do you have audio?
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yeah, we can't hear it. On Zoom, you have to share audio too.
Let's see. All right, I think I got it. Okay, from the start or?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, we love the plants and the storyline and growing community of plants. We thought it was a really nice play on the theme of community and plants and growth and everything too. Cool. If anybody else would like to present, DM me on Zoom And I will make you a co-host so I can share a screen. With that, we'll also move on to the recorded ones. So let me just share my screen of the recordings. So we have Bunny Party next. So let me just share this. Do you guys hear the audio? Okay, I guess I had to share the audio too. Zoom problems. Okay. You share sound. Share. You guys should hear it now? Okay, cool. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. That was great. I love all the bunnies and like the Pokemon art and always the theme of bunnies. And there's reminded me of a lot of old school Pokemon vibes, my childhood. Cool, yeah, thank you. I also love the mini games in there too. Cool. Our next game is Bunny Herder. Awesome, thank you. That was great. We really enjoyed, sorry, YouTube Rex, but we really enjoyed the theme and overall like the bunny themed and with the nice art with that. Rootwords is here. Rootwords already went, so we're gonna go with Adventures of River and Fern. And if anybody here wants to present, let us know, and I will unmute you and present. Yeah, this one was really creative as well. Okay, let's go. Oh, let me start. Realize it was on mute.
There once was a land that thrived in diversity and culture. That land was called Community. A land that was once lively and colorful has now been consumed by the darkness. a mysterious phenomenon that has stolen color and happiness from community, leaving its citizens in a gloomy state, until our heroes River and Fern slowly but surely restore happiness to the community by partaking in quests to aid their neighbors. River and Fern venture throughout community solving puzzles and fighting off enemies to help it grow and regain its color. Rotate between two characters to use different special abilities. Each quest our heroes complete unlock new stages that show how helping one member of our community can have a chain reaction for everyone. Each member they help restores a community member's ability, which can be useful for other citizens. Although everything begins dark and gray, River and Fern's positive effect on their society restores hope in a darkened world.
Yeah, I really love this one and how there was like a lot of different interactions, a lot of quests and like the open world to explore. Because I personally love open world games, and the theme of like banding together to like solve a common goal is really wholesome. Cool. Going to our next one, Lapin and Amity. Get full screen and turn on unmute it. Yeah, we really love this one too, and how you herd bunnies together and gather them and everything. And also the art was and the music was really nice. It really matched the overall vibe together. And we have another presenter. So Martin, I will make you co-host so you can present as well. If anybody wants to present, let me just stop sharing so you can share your screen. Make you co-host so you can present. Let me search you on Zoom. Cool. Martin, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Oh, I was actually going to present after the video of The Adventures of River and Fern went. So is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Let me screen share. Can you see?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, so I'm just going to be going over like a quick playthrough of the first quest we have for the game. And we did do a couple updates since the last version. So we added a UI at the bottom. We also included a health system, and we added the ability for the player to switch characters between the two. We also included the main menu that you can switch in between their journal, inventory, map, and yeah, settings. Although some of the things aren't, like the text aren't included, we felt like we still wanted to include it because just so you guys have an idea of what we wanted to implement for the future. And yeah, so for the first quest, it's that the bear here, there's moles that stole his oars and also nuts and bolts because he owns a blacksmithing shop. So as the player, you have to go out and find them. And I'll just be going around the village really quick and covering what you lost. And once you get to this part, you'll have to do like a mini game where you have to like kind of whack like each of the different moles. And once you get a score of 9, and that's when you'll have to go back to the bear, and then and there's a bug. But once you get a score of 9 or higher, then the bear, and there's another bug. But yeah, once you get 9, that's when you're able to complete the quest and come back to the bear. And I don't know why that's happening, but yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. That's great. It's so cool how you're able to like make a RPG and like an inventory system in such a short time too. And we loved like the Stardew Valley inspiration too. Cool. So Bante wants to present next, so I'll let you share your screen. And if anybody wants to present, just DM me on Zoom so I can make you co-host so you can be able to share your screen too.
Hi everyone. I was the programmer on the project Batshit Beavers. And you know, this game was a little bit out of the box because it's a multiplayer game, so you need at least 2 people to play. Can you hear the audio?
We can't hear it. On Zoom, there's like a setting. When you share screen, you can share your audio too.
Let's see. Share sound.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay, so I have my teammate here in queue already, so we can be able to play a game right out. And so the basics of it is, to win, you have to dam your opponent by building the 4 dams. But before that, right, we obviously have to farm some resources to do that. So the premise of the game is that it's a clicker game, and you utilize all of your 10 fingers to maximize your resource gain to eventually build all 4 dams. Now, my teammate actually has a French keyboard, so he kind of is struggling. In fact, he can't click any of the keys. So he's just sitting there until we essentially build the dams. Now, just a couple things to point out. I can press tab to farm some wood here. I can also get more beavers to farm more wood, of course, using resources, right? And now I can press tab and Alpha 9 to get more wood. And right now there's a mini game starting in which it's a tug of war mini game. And whoever wins it gets lots of wood. So let's see, maybe he has access to F7. Yeah, look, he has 100%. I'm gonna fight back here. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but it's first to 100 clicks and I'm losing. May only be able to use 1 key, but he's certainly formidable, and he got that wood. So that wood obviously can allow you to build the dams. Now, he can't really build any of his dams, unfortunately, probably because he can't click the keys to build them, so I win automatically. Now, I'd like to build the dams, except I actually encountered a bug in playtesting, and that's the dam right here, which is the Alpha 6 wood dam. Oh, he is building a dam. Okay. So he just built a dam there using his wood. And he has to build 3.
Oh, are we facing technical challenges again? Okay.
More of them, and if he does, then he in every which way. So that was Batshit Beavers. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. We love the soundtrack. It's very vibe. It goes along with the vibe pretty well, and the pixel art too. Cool. If anyone's present, we'll go on DM me on Zoom, and with that, we'll go for our last one. Who was submitted? Voices of the Forest.
We are a community.
Let me just make sure the sound is shared too. Oh, share sound. Okay, cool.
We need each other, and together we grow. We are the voice of the forest.
Welcome everybody to our Game Jam submission for this Design Buddies Game Jam. The theme is community, and we made the game Voice of the Forest. It's a resource management game where you play as the mother tree, and the objective here is we need to connect the mother tree. So we can see here, I click on the mother tree and click harvest. When I click harvest, it gives me sugar. So for those of you that know your photosynthesis, the trees can collect sugar from sunlight. So we just can click harvest. It's on a timer. The objective of the game is to connect to the other main trees of the forest. I can zoom in here, and I have options here to plant. I have one set of seeds. Now you're noticing here I don't have a lot of nutrients or seeds, so I have to go to the mushroom shop. And this is all kind of loosely based off of real science. Trees actually need to communicate with networks of mushrooms, and they feed the mushroom sugar in order to... There we go. In order so that they can make more trees. So let's do our best to try to connect to this tree here. So I'm gonna click harvest, manage things. So harvest is one of the things you can do, but we can also feed our tree. Turn it from a baby tree into a teenager. There are 3 stages. You grow each tree from a baby to a teenager to a full adult. And that will affect its statistics. So that it gets more sugar more quickly. More sugar. Sugar is kind of the gold in this game. More sugar means more opportunity to go to the shop. Okay, so as you can see here, I can feed my tree one more time. There we go. And it's a teenager. So yeah, pretty much, guys, these are the main mechanics. We need to continue to harvest and continue to grow. And the goal here is to just connect all of the trees to the mother tree. All of the main trees here to the mother tree. So victory condition is if you connect all these trees, then you get to trigger the victory page. And we would hope to, if we would expand upon this game, build more levels, possibly have different obstacles coming in. We've talked about a lot of different features that we thought would be interesting. But we've really enjoyed this game jam and our team of 5 people. And we've enjoyed collaborating remotely and building this community game. And we hope you enjoy our game jam entry too.
Awesome, that was great. We really enjoyed like the photosynthesis and the tree and the growing and community of trees. And the sound effects too were really nice. Added a little nice touch of interaction to the game. Cool. Last call. I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. If anyone else would like to present. And we'll also end this call with a group photo at the end. So make sure to stay towards the very end with a group photo and our wave for our Instagram story at the end. So we're going to announce the prizes next and the winners right after that. So let me share the screen again for the PowerPoint. Cool. So thank you all for participating. We had like a lot of submissions and it was really great going over them. So with that said, Pat will go over the prizes.
Hey everyone, so for those who participated, for everyone, they'll get a feature on all of DB's social channels and welcome to share in design feedback for overall community feedback if they hope to grow their game and someday put it on itch.io or other platforms. Next, for all winners, which includes community, judges, and honorary, they'll get a Game Jam winner tag on the DB server, social media banner with game cover art, and a feature on all DB social channels. For the judges vote, which is basically the second and third place, they'll get a $10 Steam gift card, a Game Jam winner tag on the DB server, social media banner with game cover art, and a feature on all DB social channels. Last but not least, it's the community favorite plus judges vote, which gets judges vote first place. So they'll get a $20 Steam gift card, a game custom cover art created by the DB team, Game Jam winner tag on the DB server, social media banner with game cover art, and a feature on all DB social channels.
Awesome. With that said, we'll go to the winners. It was super hard to pick who won. Like all of them were really great. Unfortunately, it's a game jam, so we had to choose a few, but we'll have more game jams in the future and even more prizes for y'all in the future. So make sure to stay in tune with that, like stay in contact with us for that. So now we're announced with the honorary first. Drum roll. Cool. We thought Help a Buddy was really wholesome, especially the idea of the youth helping elders, especially during coronavirus season. So we found it really hard to like really pick who the top three and who for the community and stuff. So we wanted more prizes for honorary, just to like recognize some games that really stood out to us based on a category. And yeah. Any of the judges are welcome to like say anything as well.
Yeah, so we picked a few. I think there were multiple entries that we found like were just super wholesome. And because there was a couple, we thought this is a good opportunity for a category. But in the end, we did find that Help a Buddy was just like add that extra moment. So it was really great. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, and we really love the mix between like the 2D and 3D art, and all these games we played on itch.io on our page too. So you guys are welcome to check all these games out and play them too. Cool. We really love Root Words for the best art. We also love the story of the plants and just like overall like the color palette, the music, and overall vibes is really awesome and really great.
I personally really love like the thought put into the character design. The whole character is really implied, our whole character, and it just matched really well. So it's really easy for the player to detect like what kind of personality that the flowers have along with the dialogue. So good job on that.
Yeah, so just both the art style, but the art direction of like how also the UI style complements the game art, just everything all together made it fit really nicely.
And for our best trailer, we thought Ping's Last Stand. We love the storyline you guys included in the trailer to like bring some more character and personality to the story, and loving the theme of like global warming and like, integrating that into like a fun, wholesome game as well. And the art is also great. And we love like the snowflakes on your itch.io page. Add another layer of just like fun and interaction with it.
Yeah, so I think the trailer is a great opportunity to give that extra personality and background to the story, which you might not be able to put into the game. So we thought Ping's Last Stand did a great job with the trailer.
Cool. And for our bunny award, we really like Lapinimidity and how the bunnies, all the colors and palettes and the gameplay saving bunnies from the wolf, gathering them together, really for the theme. There was like a lot of games with bunnies, so it was super hard, but we thought Lapinimidity was a nice, unique game mechanic that stood out to us. And yeah, congrats. Cool. So for our overall community favorite, based on a number of votes in the channel, was Voices of the Forest. It was one of my favorites as well, and it was really addicting and really fun to play on browser too. And all the sound effects and the art and the storyline and just everything was really great and really fun with it too, and really complex as well.
Yeah, I think Voice of the Forest was like a really great addictive game. I know like I started playing it. And I started already writing feedback to make it like a game that I would play on my mobile device a lot, like let me harvest faster and things like that. But it was super engaging. So yeah, it's I think a great game.
I also see it having a lot of potential as like one of the mobile games that Andrea said, or even as an educational game too. So you've put a lot of thought into this game, so we would love to see it grow too.
Yeah, and also like the educational aspect and the community aspect too. So lots of different fun elements definitely considered in this game. Cool. With that said, we'll go to our judges' choices now.
Yeah. All right. So for third place, we picked Last Minute Dinner Party. We thought this game had a lot of potential. It seemed really fun, even from the trailer where you were playing. It was like an awesome natural fit between this theme and this type of card game. For those that didn't play Last Minute Dinner Party, it's the idea that you have to prepare a dinner last minute, and you kind of get a hand of cards, and you need to make something out of that. And if you know similar games, there's some about like making up a profession and things like that. And I just thought that we thought that for like making up a dinner, it just fits so nicely. And also how like meals together is such an important aspect of community. So yeah, we thought this was great and have a lot of potential, and we picked for third place. Congratulations, Last Minute Dinner Party.
Yeah, congrats. And we loved how like everything is like a surprise. So like each gameplay be different because you can mix and match different types of food, which is really cool. And the gameplay video included like people actually playing the game, which is really nice too.
Yeah, for second place, we have Voice of the Forest. We talked a little bit about it already. We thought it was a great game. A lot of like details on the interaction of the sound, great like short, medium, and long-term goals in terms of gameplay. Just a lot of potential and super engaging. And yeah, so it was super great. You get second place. Congratulations, Voice of the Forest.
Cool. All right. First place, drum roll.
Yeah, so first place was Community. I think they're not online right now because they're in Europe, but if you played Community, it's a really great overall game. The art feels really nice. The mechanic is super interesting and creative. And it also has a really great onboarding, which was also something that caught our eye because it really helps you understand the game and kind of learn progressively. So we thought this was a great example of a great overall game in terms of like the art style, the mechanics, the level design, the onboarding. Yeah, congrats to Community, and everyone go play all the games that won and all the other games because they're all amazing. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah. I personally loved how the character was designed, like the cues, like hopping like on the little tail and just the eyes, and it was really addicting to play. I kept losing at first, and I kept wanting to get better at it and keep playing until I completed it. So yeah, I really loved just like that character design, just like really stood out to me, like using the cue and also playing on the word of community too. Cool. Congrats, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be taking a group photo in our Instagrams and also a little wave and dance party for our Instagram story. And it was super hard to definitely pick all the winners. There's a lot of great games. We definitely wish we could have awarded everybody. So in the future, we'll definitely have more prizes, more categories for you guys to participate in upcoming the new year. So make sure to keep out a watch for that. And we definitely hope to see all your games in itch.io or like the inside like mobile app stores or like published. And so really encourage y'all to keep working on your games, and also feel free to post some design feedback on Discord and Design Buddies to get some feedback from the overall community and keep improving your game. So yeah, thank you everyone. And also making sure for all the winners, make sure you fill out this Google form, which will be shared in the chat, to make sure that we will contact you all for the prizes after this. So make sure we get them all to you. And to help us improve on our game jams in the future, which we definitely have future ones coming up, make sure to also fill out this feedback form to let us know where you guys let us know what you all want to see in our game jams. So make sure to copy and paste this. We'll also put these links on Discord, but make sure you really fill out these forms because this really helps us know what you guys want because we're designing this program and event for all of you. Cool, well, thank you so much. With that said, we'll be taking our group photo now. We stop sharing. So to turn on your camera, we'll do our classic Instagram story wave on design.buddies. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining. This was super fun. As a judge, I was having a really great time looking through all the games and reading through all the storylines. And just would love to see all the games come to life too. So I'll give it, I'll count down 10 seconds for anybody who wants to get ready to turn on the camera, and then we'll do our wave for our Instagram story. And our Instagram is just design.buddies, which you can find the story on there too. And all of the games, no matter if you won a prize or not, will all also be featured on our socials. Design.buddies. So I'll count down 10 seconds for everyone to turn on their camera. And after that, I'll cue it to wave. I'll make the cue to wave and I'll film it for our Instagram story like we always do at Design Buddies events. All right, 10, 9, 8. Feel free to bring a stuffed animal too if you want to bring a prop, or do a funny face, anything you want. So anything goes. Don't have to be all formal and stuff if you don't want to. So yeah, all right. 8, 7. Oh, nice cat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay, smile. All right, time to wave. You can wave, you can dab, you can jump up and down, you can peace sign, anything you want. So this will go on our Instagram story. So let me just open up Instagram. You can wave your stuffed animal. It's loading right now, so I'm just waiting for my Instagram to load. All right, ready, set, wave. Oops. All right. All right, woo, yeah, Game Jam closing ceremony. Hello, buddies. Thank you all for a great Game Jam. All right, cool. Thank you, everyone. That concludes our event. Thank you all for coming. We hope to see you all at future Game Jams. And Happy New Year's. Stay positive and test negative, everybody. I always had to say that. Definitely stay positive, test negative, friends. Run away from the Rona. And happy 2021. Hope if anyone had a rough 2020, I really hope that 2021 goes much better for you. Definitely a lot of learnings from 2020. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And have a nice day and Happy New Year's. And yeah, stay positive and test negative, everybody. Practice social distancing and everything. Thank you very much. I'm gonna stop streaming on YouTube. And Happy Early New Year.